Before the word forms on my lips, He has already heard the need. Before I rise to seek His face, He has already planted the seed. This is not the God of last resort, who moves when all else fails. This is the God who goes before me and sets provision on the trails. Jehovah Jireh sees before I ask. He prepares what I have yet to find. Every open door along my path was placed there by a God who sees ahead of time. I do not chase what He has already given, I simply walk and receive. Jehovah Jireh sees before I ask, and all He asks is that I believe. Abraham stood on the mountain with no answer in his hand, but God had already prepared the ram before the altar, before the sand. And in the same way He prepares for me what my eyes have not yet seen. Every financial miracle, every open door has already been arranged between. Jehovah Jireh sees before I ask. He prepares what I have yet to find. Every open door along my path was placed there by a God who sees ahead of time. I do not chase what He has already given, I simply walk and receive. Jehovah Jireh sees before I ask, and all He asks is that I believe. On the mountain of the Lord it shall be provided, every promise, every need already decided. I walk in the abundance of what His hand has guided. Jehovah Jireh sees before I ask. He prepares what I have yet to find. Every open door along my path was placed there by a God who sees ahead of time. I do not chase what He has already given, I simply walk and receive. Jehovah Jireh sees before I ask, and all He asks is that I believe. He sees ahead, He has already prepared.
Every morning when I open my eyes, His mercies are already standing there. Before I lift a word of praise to the skies, He has covered every need with care. This is the way of a faithful God. This is the nature of His covenant name. Yesterday He provided in full, and He will do the very same. Every morning He prepares a place, a table set in the presence of grace, abundance waiting before I arrive. By His hand alone I flourish and thrive. He does not forget, and He does not delay. Every morning without fail He prepares a place. David knew this in the pastures green, before the palace and before the throne. Every provision he had ever seen came from God and God alone. So he sang each day a new declaration, filling the morning air with praise. And the God who heard those ancient songs still answers in the same faithful ways. Every morning he prepares a place, a table set in the presence of grace, abundance waiting before I arrive. By his hand alone I flourish and thrive. He does not forget, and he does not delay. Every morning without fail he prepares a place. Not by my effort, not by my striving, but by the word that he has spoken. Every promise he has given stands forever unbroken. Every morning he prepares a place, a table set in the presence of grace, abundance waiting before I arrive. By his hand alone I flourish and thrive. He does not forget, and he does not delay. Every morning without fail he prepares a place. He prepares a place. He always prepares. Before the morning found its name, His hand had set the table. Before I learned to speak His praise, He made my portion stable. Every season I have walked through, His supply has never failed. Every door I stood before, His faithfulness prevailed. His table has always been full. His hand has always provided. From the ancient days until now, by covenant He has decided. I will not fear what tomorrow holds. His supply runs deep and wide. His table has always been full, and I am welcome inside. Like David in the field alone, he sang before the morning. He trusted God before the crown, before the light of dawning. And everything that David needed came in heaven's perfect time. Every promise God had spoken became a song, became a sign. His table has always been full. His hand has always provided. From the ancient days until now, by covenant He has decided. I will not fear what tomorrow holds. His supply runs deep and wide. His table has always been full, and I am welcome inside. Jehovah Jireh sees ahead. He prepares what I cannot see. Every need I bring before Him has already been answered in His decree. His table has always been full. His hand has always provided. From the ancient days until now, by covenant He has decided. I will not fear what tomorrow holds. His supply runs deep and wide. His table has always been full, and I am welcome inside. His table is full. His table is full.
There is a door that no hand can shut, a table that no sea can empty. There is a God who has already cut a covenant of favor, full and plenty. He spoke it over Abraham's seed. He confirmed it in the days of David. And every soul who trusts in Him will find that same promise unabated. Open doors and overflowing tables, this is the inheritance of those who believe. Supernatural favor, heavenly supply, more than the heart could ever conceive. Jehovah Jireh has already seen every need that this season will bring. Open doors and overflowing tables, waiting for those who trust in the King. David did not earn this by his strength. He stumbled, he fell, he rose again. But morning after morning he returned and sang his way through loss and gain. And God, who is no respecter of persons, held David's table through it all. The same hand that caught him every time will catch me before I fall. Open doors and overflowing tables, this is the inheritance of those who believe. Supernatural favor, heavenly supply, more than the heart could ever conceive. Jehovah Jireh has already seen every need that this season will bring. Open doors and overflowing tables, waiting for those who trust in the King. I am not waiting on luck or on chance. I am standing on a covenant made before the foundations of the earth were set. His provision was already displayed. Open doors and overflowing tables, this is the inheritance of those who believe. Supernatural favor, heavenly supply, more than the heart could ever conceive. Jehovah Jireh has already seen every need that this season will bring. Open doors and overflowing tables, waiting for those who trust in the King. The doors are open, the table is full.
There is a river that does not run dry, fed by the springs of His eternal grace. It flows through every season of my life and fills the ordinary with a holy space. I have watched it move through years of waiting. I have seen it turn the dry ground into green. And every time I thought the source had ended, a deeper current rose where none had been. Rivers of blessing running through my days, provision flowing in unexpected ways. His abundance follows me wherever I go. Overflow and favor, a constant steady flow. I will drink deeply from His covenant hand. I will trust the current I cannot understand. Rivers of blessing running through my days. He is faithful in more ways than I can praise. David sang of rivers and of still waters. He knew the language of a God who leads. He had walked beside the quiet streams of mercy and found in them the answer to his needs. And the same shepherd who led David to the water leads me to the place of full supply. Every financial open door flows from a source that will never run dry. Rivers of blessing running through my days, provision flowing in unexpected ways. His abundance follows me wherever I go. Overflow and favor, a constant steady flow. I will drink deeply from His covenant hand. I will trust the current I cannot understand. Rivers of blessing running through my days. He is faithful in more ways than I can praise. Not a trickle, but a torrent of His goodness. Not a drop, but a downpour of His care. Everywhere I turn, His blessing meets me. His supernatural favor fills the air. Rivers of blessing running through my days, provision flowing in unexpected ways. His abundance follows me wherever I go. Overflow and favor, a constant steady flow. I will drink deeply from His covenant hand. I will trust the current I cannot understand. Rivers of blessing running through my days. He is faithful in more ways than I can praise. He is faithful, the river runs on. Every song lifted up in faith is a seed dropped into holy ground. Every morning I declare His name. Harvest is waiting to be found. David understood this ancient law, that praise released becomes provision gained. Every word of worship sown in trust returns as blessing, as open doors as rain. Seeds of praise become fields of plenty. What I release in faith, He multiplies. Every declaration spoken over my life rises like an offering to the skies. I will not withhold the song He deserves. I will sing before the harvest shows. Seeds of praise become fields of plenty. This is how abundance grows. The farmer does not wait to see the grain before he trusts the soil with seed. And I will not wait for proof before I praise. His faithfulness is all the proof I need. So I open my mouth in the early morning. I fill the air with what He has promised me. And the God of the harvest honors the sowing and brings to fullness what the eye cannot yet plenty. What I release in faith, He multiplies. Every declaration spoken over my life rises like an offering to the skies. I will not withhold the song He deserves. I will sing before the harvest shows. Seeds of praise become fields of plenty. This is how abundance grows. The fields are full. The harvest is here. These are not new promises I am claiming. They were written long before my name, spoken over Abraham on the mountain, confirmed in David's reign. Every covenant that God established still carries the full weight of His word. And I am standing in the line of those whose prayers this faithful God has heard. Standing on ancient promises today, what He swore to the fathers holds for me. Every word He spoke across the ages still runs with the same authority. I do not need a new word from heaven. The old word has never lost its power. Standing on ancient promises today, I receive my blessing in this very hour. The same God who opened doors for David, who filled His table in the wilderness, who turned the shepherd boy into a king, still moves with that same faithfulness. I bring no payment and no perfect record. I bring only trust in what He said. And the God of every generation has always kept His covenant people fed. Standing on ancient promises today, what He swore to the fathers holds for me. Every word He spoke across the ages still runs with the same authority. I Heaven and earth may change their shape, but His word remains the same. Every promise sealed in covenant blood still carries the full force of His name. Standing on ancient promises today, what He swore to the fathers holds for me. Every word He spoke across the ages still runs with the same authority. I do not need a new word from heaven. The old word has never lost its power. Standing on ancient promises today, I receive my blessing in this very hour. Ancient promises still standing, still true.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. These words were not written for yesterday. They are the living breath of a covenant that holds me firmly to this day. He leads me to the rivers of provision. He sets my table in full view. And every need I carry to Him, He meets it faithful, meets it true. The shepherd never lets me want. His hand is always open wide. I walk through every season trusting, knowing He is close beside. His supply does not run dry. His storehouse has no empty shelf. The shepherd never lets me want. He provides from Himself. David wrote these words from experience, not from theology alone. He had seen the hand of God provide in the field, the palace, and the throne. And in the seasons where the way grew narrow, he returned to what he always knew, that the God who led him through the valley would lead him to the open fields anew. The shepherd never lets me want. His hand is always open wide. I walk through every season trusting, knowing He is close beside. His supply does not run dry. His storehouse has no empty shelf. The shepherd never lets me want. He provides from Himself. Not because I have been perfect, not because my faith has never moved, but because His character is faithful and His covenant cannot be removed. The shepherd never lets me want. His hand is always open wide. I walk through every season trusting, knowing He is close beside. His supply does not run dry. His storehouse has no empty shelf. The shepherd never lets me want. He provides from Himself. He provides. He always provides.
Before the city woke to sound, before the marketplace was stirring, David knelt upon the ground and gave God what the day was deserving. Not because the harvest had arrived, not because the battle had been won, but because a faithful God had kept him through the night until the rising sun. This is the song David sang at dawn, before the breakthrough, before the blessing. This is the song that kept the table full, a heart before God, daily confessing that every provision flows from above, that every open door is His to give. This is the song David sang at dawn, and by that song he learned to live. And the God who heard those morning songs still inhabits praise the same way. Every word of faith released in worship becomes the seed of a better day. So I will rise before the world demands and fill the morning with His name, the one who kept David's table full, will keep mine exactly the same. This is the song David sang at dawn, before the breakthrough, before the blessing. This is the song that kept the table full, a heart before God, daily confessing that every provision flows from above, that every open door is His to give. This is the song David sang at dawn, and by that song he learned to live. Heaven responds to a worshiping heart, not to the volume but the faith behind it. Every morning that I seek His face, I find His supernatural favor beside it. This is the song sang at dawn, before the breakthrough, before the blessing. This is the song that kept the table full, a heart before God, daily confessing that every provision flows from above, that every open door is His to give. This is the song David sang at dawn, and by that song he learned to live. He sang at dawn, and the table was full.
I have walked through seasons of not knowing, when the answer felt far from my hand. But I learned in every place of waiting that God's table was already planned. He does not scramble when my need arrives. He does not search for what to give. The table was prepared before I asked, and by His covenant I live. The table is set, and I will come, not striving, not earning, simply trusting the one who has prepared a place for me. In every season I am adjusting my eyes to see what faith already knows. His provision is never late. The table is set, and I will come and walk through an already open gate. David sang this with his whole life, not just with the words he penned. Every morning he returned to God and found the same faithful friend. The God who gave him oil and overflow, the God who filled his cup above the brim, is the same God I am singing to right now. And His table is as full for me as it was for Him. The table is set, and I will come, not striving, not earning, simply trusting the one who has prepared a place for me. In every season I am adjusting my eyes to see what faith already knows. His provision is never late. The table is set, come and walk through an already open gate. I declare it over this new season, I declare it over every waiting day. The table of the Lord is full before me, and I am walking in His favor all the way. The table is set, and I will come, not striving, not earning, simply trusting the one who has prepared a place for me. In every season, I am adjusting my eyes to see what faith already knows. His provision is never late. The table is set, and I will come and walk through an already open gate. The table is set, I will come. His provision stands. Before the sun has cleared the hill, before the household wakes and stirs, I find this quiet place with you, where every anxious thought defers. This is the hour I was made for, this threshold where your glory starts to show. Before the morning, I already know. Before the sun rises, I seek your face. Before the world can make its claim on me, I bring my whole day to this holy place and lay it down at your feet, Lord, completely. Before the sun rises, I seek your face, and every morning I find you already there, waiting with provision, waiting with grace, waiting with more than enough to spare. The ancient ones who walked before me rose early to pursue your light. David sang the Psalms at midnight and found your mercies fresh at first light. They knew that those who seek you early would find their days already blessed, and let that favor follows those who come to you instead. Before the sun rises, I seek your face. Before the world can make its claim on me, I bring my whole day to this holy place and lay it down at your feet, Lord, completely.
Before the sun rises, I seek your face, and every morning I find you already there, waiting with provision, waiting with grace, waiting with more than enough to spare. You are not hard to find, you are not far from where I stand. Every morning that I turn to you, I find you reaching out your hand, and in that reaching, everything is given. Before the sun rises, I seek your face. Before the world can make its claim on me, I bring my whole day to this holy place and lay it down at your feet, Lord, completely. Before the sun rises, I seek your face, and every morning I find you already there, waiting with provision, waiting with grace, waiting with more than enough to spare. Before the sun rises, before the sun rises, you are already there.
I have seen the dry ground open when His promise came as rain. I have watched the rivers rise above the marks of every strain. He has made a way through wilderness and brought me to this place where the rivers of His blessing flow by covenant and grace. Rivers of blessing flow to my house from the throne of the Father, from His limitless source. Rivers of blessing flow to my house. Nothing in heaven can redirect the course. Overflow and abundance, more than I can hold. Every promise that He made me is now being told. Rivers of blessing flow to my house, and they will not stop until His word is fulfilled. Like the streams that fed the fields of ancient Canaan's ground, every river of provision has a way of being found. He is opening the channels that were sealed by years of wait, and the flood of His abundance will arrive before too late. Rivers of blessing flow to my house from the throne of the Father, from His limitless source. Rivers of blessing flow to my house. Nothing in redirect the course. Overflow and abundance, more than I can hold. Every promise that He made me is now being told. Rivers of blessing flow to my house, and they will not stop until His word is fulfilled. He is the source that never runs dry. His supply has no season of end. Every river He starts from on high reaches the family that trusts and depends. Rivers of blessing flow to my house, from the throne of the Father, from His limitless source. Rivers of blessing flow to my house. Nothing in heaven can redirect the course. Overflow and abundance, more than I can hold. Every promise that He made me is now being told. Rivers of blessing flow to my house, and they will not stop until His word is fulfilled. Flow to my house, rivers flowing. Rivers of blessing move through the land, overflow rising at God's own hand. What He has promised will not run dry. His faithful supply reaches deep and high. The banks can't hold what heaven pours out, abundance flowing without a doubt. Every need finds its answer here. God's supply is constant near. Overflow, overflow, rivers running free. God's provision moving over me. Blessing rising, wide and true. Abundance flowing ever new. The wells of promise never run low. His covenant keeps the water flow. What He has spoken He will complete. His faithful river beneath my feet. Overflow, overflow, rivers running free. God's provision moving over me. Blessing rising, wide and true. The fields grow green where you have been. Your faithful hand has no end. Overflow, overflow, rivers running free. God's provision moving over me. Blessing rising, wide and true. Abundance flowing, ever new. The rivers run and never cease. Abundant flow, abundant peace. I do not walk this morning road alone. Your favor rests upon my every step. The harvest season is already known by a faithful God who never will forget. The seeds I brought before your throne in trust are growing now the way your promise must. I am walking through the day in covenant peace. Your provision flows and will not cease. Every morning brings a new supply. Open heavens stretching wide and high. Blessing following wherever I go. God's abundance in the overflow. Walking through the day in covenant peace. The ancient paths have carried many feet who trusted you through seasons hard and long. And everyone who waited found complete the blessing that you promised all along. I shall not want, for you have made me whole. Jehovah Jireh satisfies my soul. I am walking through the day in covenant peace. Your provision flows and will not cease. Every morning brings a new supply. Open heavens stretching wide and high. Blessing following wherever I go. God's abundance in the overflow. Walking through the day in covenant peace. Not striving, not uncertain, not afraid. I rest in every promise you have made.
Your covenant, the harvest from each seed. I am walking through the day in covenant peace. Your provision flows and will not cease. Every morning brings a new supply. Open heavens stretching wide and high. Blessing following wherever I go. God's abundance in the overflow. Walking through the day in covenant peace. Covenant peace, covenant peace. You are my peace.
The ground had been expecting rain long before the clouds arrived. Faith declared what would remain before the promise had revived. David sang of rivers flowing over land that once ran dry. Every seed worth sowing waits beneath an open sky. Let the rain come on the fields you promised. Let the overflow begin. Every river you have started will not stop until it's been. Your abundance has no ceiling. Your supply has no dry ground. God is faithful. God is willing. Let the rain come pouring down. I have stood upon this ground before, speaking over what I could not see, calling on the covenant once more, trusting in your word to carry me. You have never left a promise empty. You have never lost a faithful seed. Your supply is more than plenty for every season, every need. Let the rain come on the fields you promised. Let the overflow begin. Every river you have started will not stop until it's been. Your abundance has no ceiling. Your supply has no dry ground. God is faithful, God is willing. Let the rain come pouring down. Not by forecast, not by feeling, but by covenant I stand. Every blessing you are sealing falls from your open hand. Rain is coming on this land. Let the rain come on the fields you promised. Let the overflow begin. Every river you have started will not stop until it's been. Your abundance has no ceiling. Your supply has no dry ground. God is faithful, God is willing. Let the rain come pouring down. The rain is coming, your hand is open. The rain is coming. The fields that I planted in faith are beginning to show what was sown. Every seed that I trusted to heaven is returning to more than I've known. I can see the first signs of the harvest. I can feel the rain beginning to fall. Fields of blessing breaking into harvest now. Every promise planted deep is rising up. God is moving in the ground beneath my feet, and the overflow is filling every cup. Harvest now, harvest now. The fields of blessing overflow. What was silent is starting to speak. What was hidden is coming to light. Every door that seemed sealed is now opening. Every promise is breaking through night. The God of the harvest is faithful. He returns what was trusted to him. Fields of blessing up. God is moving in the ground beneath my feet, and the overflow is filling every cup. Harvest now, harvest now. The fields of blessing overflow. Not by the strength of my hands did it grow, not by my wisdom or effort alone. The rain of His favor fell on the ground, and the harvest is His gift, not my own. Fields of blessing breaking into harvest now. Every promise planted deep is rising up. God is moving in the ground beneath my feet, and the overflow is filling every cup. Harvest now, harvest now. The fields of blessing overflow. The harvest comes, the harvest comes. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. These words were not written for another age. They were written for the morning that I confront, and for every season written on this page. He leads me where the rivers always flow. His supply is deeper than what I can know. I shall not want, for you supply all things. Every need I carry you have known before. From your open hand provision always brings more than I was waiting, trusting, hoping for. I shall not want, I shall not want. The God of all abundance fills what's not enough. I shall not want, for you supply all things. There is a table set in open fields, with my name already written at the place. And everything that God's own covenant yields has been prepared for me by sovereign grace. His supply does not arrive when I am worthy. His supply flows from who He has always been. I shall not want, for you supply all things. Every need I carry you have known before. From your open hand provision always brings more than I was waiting, trusting, hoping for. I shall not want, I shall not want. The God of all abundance fills what's not enough. I shall not want, for you supply all things. I will declare it over every morning. I will speak it at the rising of the sun. Before the day arrives with any warning, I will say that what God started will be done. I shall not want, for you supply all things. Every need I carry you have known before. From your open hand provision always brings more than I was waiting, trusting, hoping for. I shall not want, I shall not want. The God of all abundance fills what's not enough. I shall not want, for you supply all things. I shall not want. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
From the days of Abraham, you held the line. Every covenant you sealed has never moved. Every generation walked beneath your sign, and the faithfulness of God has been approved. Ancient covenant God, you never fail. Every promise that you spoke will always stand. From the mountains to the rivers, through the veil, my provision rests within your open hand. Like the covenant you made on David's throne, like the word you swore to Isaac on the hill. Every seed of faith I carry is not alone, for the God of all the ages holds it still. Ancient covenant God, you never fail. Every promise that you spoke will covenant is at hand. Ancient covenant, God, you never fail. Every promise that you spoke will always stand. From the mountains to the rivers, through the veil, my provision rests within your open hand. You never fail. You never fail. Ancient ancient God. Before the need has named itself, the supply is on its way. Supernatural provision moves ahead of every asking day. The God who is my shepherd walks before me in the field, and every need I bring to him has already been revealed. Supernatural supply finds every need. Before I plant the prayer, he plants the seed. Heaven's storehouse has no empty shelf. God provides through covenant itself. Every morning that I lift my hands, Jehovah Jireh understands. Supernatural supply finds every need, and the harvest follows every creed. David never stood before an empty table. The shepherd king was always fully fed. The God of all provision moved before him and set a banquet where he laid his head. I walk the same anointed path of favor, where the table waits before the hunger speaks. Supernatural supply is not reactive, it is the answer God prepared for weeks. Supernatural supply finds every need. Before I plant the prayer, he plants the seed. Heaven's storehouse has no empty shelf. God provides through covenant itself. Every morning that I lift my hands, Jehovah Jireh understands. Supernatural supply finds every need, and the harvest follows every creed. I will not catalog my needs with worry, I will bring them to the throne with song. For the God who fed 10,000 in the open has been planning my provision all along. Financial miracles are not surprises to the God who holds the silver and the gold. Supernatural supply is his inheritance to give me, and the morning is the place where I am told. Supernatural supply finds every need. Before I plant the prayer, he plants the seed. expectation, not because I see the answer yet in view, but because the God who makes the rivers has been making rivers out of morning dew. Every small act of trust becomes a curve. Every morning song becomes a stream. Supernatural supply finds every need and exceeds it far beyond the dream. Supernatural supply finds every need. Before I plant the prayer, He plants the seed. Heaven's storehouse has no empty shelf. God provides through covenant itself. Every morning that I lift my hands, Jehovah Jireh understands. Supernatural supply finds every need, and the harvest follows every creed. Finding me, finding me, supernatural supply. He laid the cornerstone before the walls were raised. He set the end in place before the start was known. He carried every promise through the longest days and brought His people safely to the place He showed. What He begins, He will not leave undone. Every work of His hands runs all the way to the sun. What God starts, He always finishes. Every work of faith He never relinquishes. The miracle He set in motion years ago is coming to completion. Watch it grow. He will finish what He started over me. What God starts, He always finishes, I see. Every open door He opened will be walked through. What God starts, He always finishes, and that includes you. He finished every word He gave to David's line. He finished every promise made to Abraham. He brought the harvest in at the appointed time and finished every covenant with His own hand. He is finishing the work He placed in me. What He started in this season, I will see. What God starts, He always finishes. Every work of faith He never relinquishes. The miracle He set in motion years ago is coming to completion. includes you. The morning settles soft upon our door. A quiet peace is resting in this place. We feel your presence filling every floor. Your faithful love has covered this whole space. Before we ask, you're already aware. Before we see, your plans are set in place. This house is held inside your steady care. We rest secure beneath your covenant grace. Peace within these walls, your hand is here, filling every room with hope so clear. You're the shelter where our hearts belong, turning every burden into song. Heaven's breath is moving through our home. We are never standing here alone. Peace within these walls, your love is near. We open every door to welcome you in. Your presence settles gently through this home. A harvest season now begins again. Your faithful word will never leave us alone. The table here is set by your loving hand. Each window holds the morning's golden light. We walk these halls on paths that you have planned, and trust you through the quiet of the night. Peace within these walls, your hand is here, filling every room with hope so clear. You're the shelter where our hearts belong, turning every burden into song. Heaven's breath is moving through our home. We are never standing here alone. Peace within these walls, your love is near. The walls around us echo with your name. Each corner holds a peace that will not fade. Your covenant is more than any claim, a faithful promise you have always made. We light a lamp of trust before the dawn. We wait in joy for what the morning come, we'll see the faithful God who made this house complete. Peace within these walls, your hand is here, filling every room with hope so clear. You're the shelter where our hearts belong, turning every burden into song. Heaven's breath is moving through our home. We are never standing here alone. Peace within these walls, your love is near.
I declare the fields of abundance are open. I declare the harvest season has begun. Every seed of faith I placed in the waiting is now standing in the light of the sun. The God of the harvest never forgets a planting, and He brings to completion what He has begun. The fields of abundance are open today. God is bringing the overflow my way. Every blessing and provision He prepared is arriving in the fullness that He swore. The fields of abundance are open and wide. Supernatural favor on every side. I receive the harvest with open hands. God is faithful to deliver what He planned. I have seen the morning favor on the mountains. I have watched the rivers rise beyond the plain. The faithful God who governs every season is releasing what was held behind the rain. No door He opens will remain without blessing. No path He sets will lead me back to lack again. The fields of abundance are open today. God is bringing the overflow my way. Every blessing and provision He prepared This is the season the prophet spoke about. This is the harvest the faithful have awaited. I will not hold back from receiving fully everything that God's own hand has allocated. The fields of abundance are open today. God is bringing the overflow my way. Every blessing and provision He prepared is arriving in the fullness that He swore. The fields of abundance are open and wide. God is faithful to deliver what He planned. Open today, overflow on the way. Fields of abundance, God always pays. You were faithful when the morning had not come. You were faithful when the fields were bare and still. You were faithful to the promise you had sung over every life that leaned upon your will. David knew this faithfulness by name, and I have found it running still the same. Faithful God, your covenant never fails. Every word you spoke still stands today. Every promise written on the ancient page is alive and moving in this very place. Faithful God, your covenant never fails, and I trust you with the harvest on the way. You provided for the shepherd in the field. You appointed every table, every door. You turned the waiting season to a yield. And what you gave to David, you have more. I bring no merit to this covenant ground, only faith in what your faithfulness has found. Faithful God, your covenant never fails. Every word you spoke still stands today. Every promise written on the ancient page is alive and moving in this very place. Faithful God, your covenant never fails, and I trust you with the harvest on the way. I have sung the way that of your faithfulness, declaring I have never been alone. Faithful God, your covenant never fails. Every word you spoke still stands today. Every promise written on the ancient page is alive and moving in this very place. Faithful God, your covenant never fails, and I trust you with the harvest on the way. Faithful, forever faithful, covenant forever kept.